Okay, everyone, it's time to talk about what's happening, because things around Erica Kirk are getting way too messy. The streets are buzzing, fingers are pointing, and this whole situation has taken more twists than an M. Night Shyamalan movie. But this might just be the most shocking turn yet. Ever since Charlie's death, people have been watching Erica closely, and what they are seeing doesn't quite add up. Instead of looking heartbroken or lost, she's been unusually calm. Her public appearances have been cheerful, her demeanor unshaken, and her emotions almost too controlled. Some call it strength, others think it's strategy, and here's where things get even more suspicious. Charlie's absence seems to leave Erica with more power, more money, and more control. Naturally, that's made the speculation spiral. People are now asking, did Erica really have something to do with Charlie's death? Even Candace Owens jumped into the conversation, claiming the entire situation reeks of a cover-up. Once the discussion turned to who stood to gain the most from Charlie's passing, public attention shifted straight to Erica. Her behavior after the tragedy hasn't helped her image either, especially since she seemed detached whenever she spoke about him now. Sure, everyone grieves differently. Some people cry publicly, others stay composed. That's normal. But fans couldn't shake the feeling that something about Erica's reaction just didn't sit right. When she talked about Charlie, she didn't focus on who he was as a person or how deeply she missed him. Instead, her words sounded cold, centered more on what he did than what he meant. Then came the moment that sent the internet into a frenzy, her appearance at the memorial. Erica showed up in full glam, perfectly styled and camera-ready. While some saw it as her wanting to look strong, others found it tone-deaf and performative. The contrast between the situation and her presentation only fueled the rumors even more, and in the middle of all this chaos, another narrative began to trend, one about taking control of your life and building digital wealth. Because while everyone's watching scandals unfold online, others are out here turning the internet into an income stream. The truth is, the world doesn't reward ideas, it rewards execution. If you're sitting on your goals waiting for the right time, someone else is already doing it. Someone else is building, selling, and earning. So instead of spending another weekend scrolling or binge-watching shows, maybe it's time to invest in something that actually pays back. Like the new guide linked in the description. It's a wild world out there, full of fame, loss, and opportunity. And while the internet debates whether Erica Kirk is guilty or just misunderstood, one thing's certain: the drama isn't slowing down anytime soon.
Charlie, because he preached a message of patriotism, faith, and of God's merciful love. But they should all know this. If you thought that my husband's mission was powerful before, you have no idea. You have no idea what you just have unleashed across this entire country and this world. You have no idea. You have no idea the fire that you have ignited within this wife. The cries of this widow will echo around the world like a battle cry.
1. I'm not here to say Erica Kirk didn't love her husband. But let's be honest, the way she's handled things after his death has raised more than a few eyebrows. Any moment in particular really stuck with people: her grand entrance at Charlie's memorial. Instead of showing up somber or subdued, Erica arrived with this dramatic, almost WWE-style energy. The crowd noticed, and let's just say that comparison has been making the rounds ever since. It wasn't just confidence. It came off as if she was soaking up the spotlight, and that moment made people even more suspicious. That's when the public really started connecting the dots and asking, who actually benefits the most from Charlie's death? And, as you might guess, all signs seem to point right back to Erica. For starters, less than 2 weeks after Charlie's passing, Erica was officially named the new CEO of Turning Point USA. Now, for someone who had just lost her husband, and for an organization supposedly mourning its founder, that was a pretty fast turnaround. Then came the money talk. Word online is that Erica inherited Charlie's estate, worth over $12 million. Add to that the fact that Turning Point reportedly saw a surge of donations right after Charlie's death, and suddenly, the optics start to look questionable. With Erica now sitting in the CEO seat, it's no wonder the internet started side-eyeing the whole situation. And what's made everything even weirder is how quiet Erica has been through all of this. Her silence feels almost strategic. For someone whose husband was allegedly murdered, you'd expect her to be demanding answers, calling out investigators, pleading for justice, something. But instead, she's been silent. Meanwhile, One person who has been loud and relentless about seeking justice is Candace Owens. She's been doing exactly what people expected Erica to be doing, calling out the FBI, challenging the official story, and putting serious pressure on the government to dig deeper. Candace has been dropping hints suggesting that Charlie's death might not be as straightforward as it seems. She's openly called the case suspicious and even implied that powerful forces could be involved. In one of her posts, Candace wrote, "Something is very wrong. If you were in Utah and saw something today, please email me. This is personal." She claimed UVU students had sent her a photo of someone seen near the scene and that they were working to identify the person. In another post, she went even further. "I am now fully convinced this is a federal conspiracy. There's no other explanation. They are lying about Charlie Kirk's assassination." That statement alone lit the internet on fire. Candace's public pressure became so intense that it apparently forced the FBI to revisit parts of the investigation. The Bureau later admitted that their initial claim, that the shooter, Tyler Robinson, acted alone, might not hold up. According to reports, agents are now digging through chat logs, dark web activity, and online affiliations to see if others helped radicalize or aid Robinson. One FBI official even said, "We are focused on the radicalization element. The truth will not be hidden or buried. The public deserves answers, and no stone will be left unturned." But Candace wasn't buying it. She immediately called them out again, posting, "We know they are lying. If they try another narrative before my show, we'll shred that one too." Then, things got even more unsettling. Candace posted something that had people genuinely worried for her safety. She wrote, "I want to break this news immediately because it feels important, and if I don't, something bad might happen. I verified this information but cannot reveal my source." She went on to claim that Tyler Robinson was not suicidal and that the entire narrative the media pushed was false. According to Candace, the story about Tyler's father turning him in after a confession is complete fiction. Tyler maintains his innocence and has never even been to UVU. There are no photos or videos proving otherwise, only one blurry image that isn't him. She added that the government was lying about nearly every detail, except the fact that the weapon belonged to Tyler. Now, Candace hasn't directly accused Erica Kirk of anything. In fact, she's actually said some nice things about her publicly. She once tweeted, "Erica Kirk gave one of the most consequential speeches in American history." In another post, she praised Erica's faith and composure, writing about how her day felt perfect, from attending church to seeing a movie about Jesus, to hearing Erica's stunning example of the love of Christ. Still, that hasn't stopped conspiracy theories from spreading like wildfire. Many people now believe that Candace might be subtly throwing shade at Erica, dropping clues without saying her name outright. Fans even resurfaced an old video where they claim Candace hinted that Erica wasn't in control of the memorial, or much of anything else, for that matter. Whether or not that's true, the internet is convinced there's more going on behind the scenes than anyone is admitting. At this point, it's hard to separate fact from speculation. Is Erica being unfairly villainized, or are people finally seeing the mask slip? Either way, this story has officially crossed from tragedy into full-blown mystery, and the chaos doesn't seem to be slowing down anytime soon.
Obviously, Erica is in full control. I would hope she's in full control, but I don't know because I'm hearing some stories about donors that are pushing things. I'm hearing about the pressure that's even happening with planning this event.
Girl, this whole situation is a hot mess. We're a face, but honestly, are we even surprised? People always point fingers at the spouse first, but the idea that Erica might have actually hired someone to take out her husband is wild. I mean, that's a crazy twist. What do y'all think about these rumors that she did it for money? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to check out the next video. Speech balloon white right pointing back hand index.